Hi everybody, Margaret here. I have a marathon day planned with my blender today and I thought I would take you along. What makes it so great is that not only is it a high-speed, high-powered blender, it cooks. It has a cooking element in the bottom. And so you can make beautiful soups, cooked jam, sauces like Alfredo sauce, white sauce, like for gravies. You can do baby foods, heated purees in here. It has a smoothie setting, which sounds silly because I know smoothies are no-brainers, but I'm not kidding you. This makes the smoothest smoothies I've ever had. Even do is wash itself. There's a heated wash setting too. And let's get some cashew milk made. So I took a cup of raw cashews, unsalted, and soaked them in 2 cups of water for about 4 hours. And then I drained them. And our colanders, if you guys don't have some nice colanders and you need some colanders, I highly recommend this set. This is the smallest one. They're mesh, stainless mesh. There's a middle, medium size, and then a larger. They all stack inside of each other. I use the small one the very most. 4 cups of filtered water. And I think I showed these on my previous video. These are the Easy Read measuring cups. I love them. You just look right down on them when you are filling them. 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, just a tiny bit, just to give it a little bit more flavor. That's going in. I need 2 tablespoons. Love my adjustable measuring spoons. Do you guys have these? This one, it comes in a set of 2. The smaller one goes from 1/8 of a teaspoon all the way up to a full teaspoon. I can't find that one right now. Makes me frustrated. This is the bigger one. They come as a set. This one goes from a teaspoon all the way to a tablespoon, and every fraction of the tablespoon, half teaspoons in the middle. So I need 2 teaspoons. I love the time saving of this, that I can just move it to that and measure once without having to do 2 teaspoons separately or eyeball it. Although you could eyeball this, right? But there we go. I've got it in there. And then I like it for these kind of goopy things because then I can just slide this and it kind of helps squeegee it out a little bit. It doesn't go all the way to the end, but pretty close. And here's a little tip for you. If you have the vanilla that comes with the foil seal, I just poke mine. I take our cake tester. I don't know if I have one here handy. Yes, I do. We have a really awesome cake tester and release tool. See how it's got the tester part that's like a toothpick, and then this is the release tool so you don't scratch up your pans. And I just poked 2 holes on one side, 1 hole right there for an air hole, and then I'm not gonna overfill my vanilla. It'll just come out. I can even give it a little squeeze, and there's my half. I'll turn it on, you guys, and then I'm gonna turn it to the alternate milk setting. All right, it's gonna blend for 5 minutes and I'll be back. All right, I'm gonna put it into our quick stir pitcher, which is a 2-quart quick stir with the lid that will allow you to mix up concentrated juices. You can mix powdered drinks in. Now cashew milk, the cashews are so soft. Unlike almond milk that you need to strain, this does come with a strainer bag. With the cashew milk, you don't need to strain it. The sediment is not noticeable. It's gonna bring it up to 140 and blend it around. It'll get super sudsy, and then I'll rinse it out. Because there's a heating element in this, you cannot submerge this or run it through the dishwasher, but this heated wash cycle does the trick. If something is on the bottom of the blades, and the blades aren't sharp, by the way, the blades are blunt, they just work at such a high, fast speed, they pulverize whatever's in there. But it comes with a little brush, like a little dual-sided cleaning brush, that if you needed to get in there and clean anything, you could. Sometimes when I do the milk-based sauces, I get in there and kind of clean the blades up a little bit because there's a little bit of residue left, but nothing major at all. And you can see this raising now in temperature. It's gonna go to 140, it's gonna blend it, then it'll start a countdown, and I'll rinse it out and I'll start the peanut butter. So I'll see you back for the peanut butter. I had intended to make some peanut butter right after I made my cashew milk the other day, and things got crazy around here. In the Pampered Chef world, we say pampered, not perfect. So here I am, different day, same great cooking blender, making some peanut butter. I've already pre-measured out 3 cups of unsalted roasted peanuts. I love these cups for adding ingredients to my my blender and my stand mixer. I can flex this. This is the largest of the silicone prep bowls. They come with lids. This is the 3 cup. The measurements are right on the side. Okay, 3 cups of peanuts, you guys. Half a teaspoon of salt. That's all that's going in here, you guys. That's it. I'm going to put it to the grind setting. I'm going to bring you up close here. So it's going to go to the grind setting, which all the cold settings are over here. All the warm settings are over here. There's smoothie, alternate milk, grind right here. Okay, it takes 2 minutes and 20 seconds to do this. So, and I'm going to use my tamper this time. So it's going to get loud. Turn the volume down if you need to, but let me show you the process. Here it goes. I like to say fire in the hole. So it'll start blending. Let me bring you in closer. And you tamp it in to keep it going toward the blade. Pretty soon it will go all on its own. Wow, it's very pourable. We love to pour this over a chocolate lava cake. Pour it into a jar when I'm done, and then I let it cool for a little bit on the counter. Now it's not hot, but it's definitely warm. And this long skinny scraper is the perfect tool for making sure you get everything out. I'll get it all out in just a second. So this Deluxe cooking blender, you guys, I saved so much money with this that I wanted to share. If you have your eyes on something like this blender, some of the pricier things, right? If you're looking at some of those more expensive items and your checkbook is going, what are you thinking? I want to encourage you to think about hosting a party, because hosts can get them for half price and sometimes 60% off. And so the cooking blender, for example, retails for $349. With a big enough party, you could get that for free. That's not an average party, but with an average party in the month of June, for example, you can get this for under $175. I believe it's $174.50 with a half price item as a host with a minimum party, or a 60% off in June. This June, it happens to be 60% off any item you want for qualified parties of $200 or more, making this blender be $139 and change. I have a lot of hosts get the blender. A lot of people have it on their wish list and decide, hey, let's just invite some friends and see if anybody needs anything. No big deal. And then you can get the more expensive things at a really great savings. And a lot of my hosts and customers who have these bigger items, that's how they did it. So if you would like more information on any of our appliances, or on the Deluxe cooking blender, or any of the other bigger items, or you're thinking maybe a party but you're not sure, you have some questions, please let me know. I'm happy to answer all your questions. And it's no big deal. Lots of ways to do a party. If you live close to Reading, I can come in person if you want to do a cooking party. We can make peanut butter chocolate lava cake for your friends, or you can do something on social media. I do Facebook parties, or this text party. It's so easy. You just invite your friends. They get a couple texts over a couple days, and they can shop if they'd like to. No pressure, no big deal. Okay, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I felt like it was all over the place, but again, pampered, not perfect. Thanks for joining me. Bye now.